Well, probably nowhere is the threat of terror more prevalent than in Israel. And like here, many of the crops that they produce are exported elsewhere. Thanks to the Oklahoma-Israeli exchange, I was able to travel to the Middle East, where I found a country ever vigilant against the threat of bioterror. When Americans buy their produce from the Middle East, most all of it comes from Israel. From farmers like Avi Pincus, who gets top dollar for the mangoes and bananas he grows in the Galilee Hills.
We have to increase our quality. We're trying to be competitive through the arriving at a higher quality fruit, and not necessarily growing more.
Such concerns are more than marketing. It also ensures the safety of the food grown here. From the field, the mangoes go to a packing plant that's off limit to strangers and is almost daily government inspections, even from the Israeli Secret Service.
We have to do it. We're not choosing to do it, let's say, because we want to do it. We have to do it.
Cliff Lahav works for the Israeli government and says nowhere else is food tracked as closely as it is here.
The fruit is packed. It's barcoded on the cartons from which grower. When it gets to the wholesale market or the retail market, wherever it is, whether it's in Oklahoma City, whether it's in Paris, France, if there's a problem or something special with the fruit, the retailer or wholesaler or importer can get back to the packing house and say, okay, this is my barcode. Whose fruit is it? Let's say we found residue level of a certain chemical. And the packing house can say to this grower, hey, this is your fruit. You have residue level on your fruit.
Across Israel, the Ministry of Agriculture routinely checks for possible food terrorism, testing samples from 1,000 farms each year, looking for toxins, pathogens, and dangerous levels of pesticides. Work that Lahav says does increase costs, but in the long run keeps Israel's $3.5 billion agricultural industry not only viable, but profitable.
It is a success, let's say, on the farmer level, because he's more orderly. He's recording, he's thinking. This is an added-on value to this system.
So the bottom line, while the Israelis say their exports to the U.S. are some of the safest in the world, it's certainly not by accident.